Unit 1, The Wit That Won Hearts. New section, let us think and reflect. Answer the following questions. Question 1. Why was the Vijayanagar Empire considered to be in its golden era during Krishna Deva Raya's reign? Answer. The Vijayanagar Empire flourished during Krishna Deva Raya's reign as it was a time when art, literature and architecture flourished. Question 2. How did Tenali Rama gain a special place in the king's court? Answer. Tenali Rama gained a special place in the king's court because of his quick wit, humor and clever solutions to problems. Question 3. How did the quarrel between the king and the queen affect the palace? Answer. The palace became quiet and forlorn. The once cheerful corridors were filled with tension and silence due to the king's absence from the queen. Question 4. What strategy did Tenali Rama use to make the king realize his mistake? Answer. Tenali Rama brought paddy seeds and cleverly compared the king's yawning to uneven sowing, helping him realize that yawning is natural and not disrespect. Question 5. What was the reaction of the courtiers when Tenali Rama introduced his special paddy seeds? Answer. The courtiers initially mocked and made sarcastic remarks about Tenali Rama's paddy seeds, but soon burst into genuine laughter when the king yawned. Question 6. How does the story conclude and what lesson can be learned from it? Answer. The king and queen reconciled. The lesson is that wisdom, patience and a clever approach can resolve even the deepest misunderstandings. Unit 1, The Wit That Won Hearts. New section, let us discuss pre-reading questions. Question 1. Why are qualities like humor and wit important in a person? Answer. The king and queen reconciled. The lesson is that wisdom, patience and a clever approach can resolve even the deepest misunderstandings. Question 2. Why do you think kings and queens prefer to have witty people among their courtiers? Answer. Tenali Rama gained a special place in the king's court because of his quick wit, humor and clever solutions to problems. Question 3. If you were asked to solve a disagreement between two people, what approach would you take? Answer. When resolving a disagreement, stay calm, listen to both sides patiently and find a clever way to help each person see the other's perspective. Question 4. Have you ever been in a situation where a small misunderstanding led to a big problem? How was it resolved? Answer. Such situations often arise from poor communication. Resolving them requires honesty, humility, and sometimes the help of a wise third party. Unit 1, The Wit That Won Hearts. New section, rectify the following false statements. Question 1. The queen insulted the king by speaking against the quality of his poem. Answer. The queen did not intentionally insult the king. She yawned because she was exhausted and the king mistook this for disrespect. Question 2. Tenali Rama immediately went to the king and convinced him to talk to the queen. Answer. Tenali Rama did not go to the king immediately. He first listened patiently, then planned a careful strategy. Question 3. The courtiers admired the king's poem and praised his literary talent. Answer. The courtiers did not admire the king's poem. They actually avoided him and made excuses because the poem made no sense. Question 4. The ministers in the court were eager to hear Tenali Rama's idea about paddy cultivation. Answer. The ministers were not eager to hear Tenali Rama's idea. They were surprised and skeptical. Question 5. The king never realized his mistake and continued to stay angry with the queen. Answer. The king did realize his mistake. When he yawned while Tenali Rama spoke, he understood that yawning is natural. Unit 1, The Wit That Won Hearts. New section, reference to context. Extract 1. Question 1. Why does the queen believe that only Tenali Rama can help the king understand? Answer. The queen believes only Tenali Rama can help because he is known for his quick wit and clever problem-solving skills. Question 2. What does the Queen's statement, "If I had known this would happen, I would have chosen another day," suggest about her feelings? Answer. It shows she regrets the unintended misunderstanding and wishes she had not yawned that day. Question 3. How does Tenali Rama's response reflect his wisdom and problem-solving skills? Answer. He listens patiently, acknowledges the problem, and promises a well-planned strategy, showing empathy and intelligence. Unit 1. The Wit That Won Hearts. New section, reference to context. Extract 2. Question 1. When the king said, "I let my pride blind me," what does he mean? Answer. The king means his ego prevented him from seeing the truth, that the queen's yawning was natural and not disrespect. Question 2. Why does the queen say, "If you like, we can leave this quarrel behind us"? Answer. The queen has been longing for reconciliation and is happy to forgive and move on from the misunderstanding. Question 3. The king acknowledges that his pride clouded his judgment. What does this show? Answer. This shows maturity and self-awareness. The king recognizes his fault and accepts responsibility.